Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another virtual class. I'm looking forward to seeing how you do today. I don't know, maybe some of you are thinking about becoming teachers. I don't know. The definition of a good teacher, I think, is to give students a chance to fail. That means to make mistakes. So I did write in my instructions about today's project some detail. And maybe the diligent students already use notebook computers. But it's my habit to walk around the classrooms when I'm not teaching and look at what students are doing to participate in other virtual classes. And I'm sorry to report that a lot of you use this. You will have some challenge today if you are a speaker and you're using your smartphone as your main communication equipment. PowerPoint doesn't like smartphones. And we will see. Now, when the presentation starts, now you have to share your screen. And you have to make sure that PowerPoint is in presentation mode. Now Zoom has really evolved. Software evolves. No, you don't need a lot of bandwidth to share your screen and use PowerPoint or Apple's presentation software for the Apple people here. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Oh my, now Apple does provide you with the 3 business tools as smartphone applications. They're not the same. They're not. Now, I am a communication teacher. I am not wearing my engineer professor's hat. No, this is about communication. But I just want to share some hard-learned lessons for an engineer, an engineering professor. That is so wasteful. The same thing, you know. Now this class is maybe it's a reading class. It could be a writing class. I did adjust the syllabus. I've been teaching you guys for a very long time, but they switch things around and they never tell us. They think we are all expert readers in Nihongo. And maybe, I don't think there are none of the Gaikokujin professors read Japanese very well. So, now there is a real lack of communication, common sense in the academic world and in the business world. The presenter that you were lucky to watch has made $1 million at least teaching companies how to do good presentations. And the key points are so simple and common sense, but they're never taught in communication classes in university. I heard one group talk about how boring it is to watch PowerPoint lectures in university. I have been scolding my fellow professors for a very long time. And do you think they will listen to me? No, they won't. They're biased. And I won't waste any more of our time complaining about things that I can't change. But with you, I can give you examples and good advice and practice. Now this winter is going to be a big challenge for us. Why, Professor Larkins? Well, now there are three viruses that are competing to infect us. Good old influenza, and COVID. It's coming back with a new variant that's super infectious. They've all been super infectious, but it seems like the virus is really improving. And the respiratory infection, the nickname is RSA, or the name is RSA. You do understand nature a little bit, I hope. Now, you've heard maybe in junior high school about Darwin's evolutionary theory, and most of what you've learned is incorrect. He never wrote survival of the fittest. He never wrote that. But he did write about nature competes, natural competition. So now for 2 years, COVID-19 overwhelmed all the different influenza strains. Now, in a sense, a good thing, because now influenza has been killing people for over 100 years. So if there is a way that the influenza virus would kind of quietly disappear, for over 100 years in the human population. So what has it done? It is variated into more infectious type. So you guys and I have to worry about really strong influenza, a new variant of COVID-19, and a new quiet infectious virus. It's been here for a number of years, but the population it infected was really small. For some reason, the last 2 years, because of COVID, it's found a niche, and it is infecting, especially junior high school and elementary school children. Why have I used 3 minutes to tell you about this? We will stay in the virtual world the rest of the semester. There's no returning to face-to-face classes. Number one. Number two, so that means 3 years, 3 full years, and moving into 2023. More and more business is evolving and growing into the virtual world. So learning these skills helps you in your careers, whatever career you take up. No. The virtual world is here to stay. Will it be as overwhelming? That means, will it occupy so much of our working time? I hope not. The scientists, infectious disease specialists are doing their job. But humans are spreading foolish nonsense, bad information. The vaccinations are controlled by Bill Gates. He is putting nanobots in the vaccines and turning us all into Microsoft. I can't even follow the logic, ladies and gentlemen. But there is a lot of bad information, and a lot of humans are paying attention to it and not being vaccinated. Is science perfect? Nope. I'm a scientist. I made a mistake. Science makes mistakes. The vaccines are 96% safe. 96%. But unfortunately, for 4% of the people, maybe bad reactions happen. But professional doctors and nurses watch and minimize the danger. Now, the cost performance, the balance to society, we all should be vaccinated. I get no money from no drug companies or from the university to tell you this kind of information. But it's science, it's engineering, it's common sense, ladies and gentlemen. When you have a chance, get your booster shot. We will continue with our Zoom lectures. And next week's topic is a continuation of his presentation. Now, I hope you have some experience in watching how the choices I've made in the presentation people. I'm asking you to watch last week's presenter again about a key point. A key point. It's simple, but so many teachers don't teach. So watch, have your project team discussions. I don't want to infect your thinking about him, but there is a big difference between how he did the PowerPoint of death and how he does this presentation that I'm asking you to watch next week. I mean, this week. Now the Norma, from now, every team makes a speech and every team makes the PowerPoint together. And you only have 6 days because I want the speakers to have a chance to read and control, to read the speech and control the PowerPoint. That's common sense, ladies and gentlemen, really. I love Kagoshima, but one of the inherent flaws of Kagoshima culture is Sakurajima Jikan. Now there is reasons for Sakurajima Jikan, but not in our modern world. It's just a bad habit, waiting until the last minute. If you wait until the last minute, Sakurajima blows up and you can't do anything. So I am very satisfied with your performance this week. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, I want you to be safe. One of you, I don't want to talk about Kojin Joho, but some of you are infected. Be careful out there. Good mask wearing. Yoshiyuki, Tokudome, Yoshikuda, Miss Matsuda. Now you're covering your noses. Yeah. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I will let you go. Thank you very much. Goodbye.